Greetings, I the War Owl greets you, and it's time for Game 3 of the Grand Finals of Dreamhack Winter 2013. Fnatic taking on the Ninjas in Pyjamas, and it is all going to come down to Train. And we have the Ninjas in Pyjamas starting on Terra's side first, and this is of course an incredibly counter-Terra's sided map, and that makes this pistol round so important. If Ninjas in Pyjamas can win this pistol round, they will put themselves in a good position to win this game. If Fnatic can win it, they can hold off Ninjas in Pyjamas. Alright. Pronax gets killed on the rotate here. Flusha trying to hold it off. Counter Terrace, little bit slow on the rotate. Now going to be in position to retake this site. Good flashes. Oh, look at that. Get right. Tries to sneak up from behind. Does not happen. Flusha taken on Forest. Long range. Does take him down. And boom goes the dynamite. Devil Walk with a nade. Kills exist. Will be defusing that bomb. And Fnatic will take the first round. And that is going to be difficult here for Ninjas in Pyjamas. Going to put them into an uphill battle situation. And the pistol round is so incredibly important. And yeah, Train is a difficult map to get any points on Terra's side. Alright, now second round, we'll probably see a P250 armor buy here from Ninjas in Pyjamas. Let's see if it's going to happen. We do have a buy from Fnatic, assuming that it's going to happen. And they will not. So instead, Ninjas in Pyjamas will be trying to get a bomb plant. Whatever this strategy is, the goal is to have Freiburg here run in and plant that bomb. And it looks like they're going to be charging inside. We have two players prepared for this. This is a common thing that counter-terrorists do on this round. So they actually have Pronax and Flusha here to deal with this. As those players try to cross. Looking like they're like, oh, maybe they're not coming. Starting to rotate back. Did not see those players. Here's Flusha set up in case they go upper. And looks like they are going to go upper. 4 players will be going upper with the bomb. Trying to get that bomb plant. Flusha, long range, going for those headshots. And doesn't actually land any of them. Now we have Pronax on the ground with a FAMAS. Does get taken down. P90 from behind by Schneider here. Engaging so many players at once. Terrorists have position inside of the site, but they were not able to get... Oh, they do get it planted. Freiburg plants it. Devil Walk will be defusing that thing. And Freiburg gives himself away. Will be going down. Fnatic will defuse that bomb, but that was definitely a win here for the Ninjas in Pyjamas. The whole point of that round was just to get that bomb planted. Train is a really good map to do that on because there are some very good strategies for taking the sites and being able to plant the bomb without your opponent taking you down. Because as you see, the bomb sites are very close to the entrances over here at B. Why we don't see this one entrance is beyond me on the minimap, but there are two very quick entrances to take the bomb site on both of these sites here. Counter-Terra sort of have to play more of a laid-back position. So that gives Ninjas in Pyjamas a third round by Schneider pushing forward. Oh, Faflaren misses his shot and goes down. If you miss a shot with that AWP, you are so dead. Interesting to note that Faflaren is going to be using that AWP on this map. He usually only uses that AWP on Dust too. Forest is usually the primary AWPer here. And it looks like Faflaren will be donning his AWP once again here for the finals, for the last game here, to win his team the giant prize. Alright. And we have one player picked here on Ninjas in Pyjamas. Looking like they're rotating to do something inside. Counter-terrorists have 3 players already in position, so this is probably not the right call. Very good call by Fnatic to rotate in here, assuming that these players are going to be taking bomb site B. And starting to rotate back. Looks like Ninjas in Pyjamas still waiting for it. Do get that smoke down. That's going to allow them easy access into the site. But of course, these players could spray through that smoke. They're going to be walking so as not to tip them off. And they will be pushing into the site right now. Should be flashing over here as they do so. There's the flash. Pronax is standing in front of where that flash went off. Is able to get a very forward position here. Grab exists before he's able to plant that bomb. Just Freiburg and Get Right left. Both of them inside of the site shooting wildly. And they do both go down, and Fnatic holds it off. Once again, a very nice try there by the Ninjas in Pyjamas on taking that site so close. And it came down to that one flash and Pronax being in front of it as it went off. Not exactly a pop flash at the pop dog. Alright, Ninjas in Pyjamas will be saving on this round, are able to purchase those P250s because they'll have enough money next round to full buy. Fnatic now Setting up to deal with a save, puts 2 players inside. Flusha and Pronax, they've been doing that a number of times. So it looks like, oh, there's a good defensive smoke to prevent these terrorists from doing any sort of pushy strategy. Freiburg, though, doesn't care, runs through and sprays, but JW knows where he is based on that shooting. This is a smart hold-off here. It didn't work, though, before for Fnatic, so let's see if it'll work this time. And, oh no, Flusha! Worst nade in the tournament right there. Damages himself down to 4 health. Goodness, that was a hilarious mistake by Flusha. Forest, in disgust of that mistake, leaves the game, and we now have Exist here. 1 versus 5 with a P250, and it looks like the game is going to have to be paused after this as they wait to see what happens with Forest if he's able to get back into this game. So, some technical difficulties here, and it looks like they will resume once Forest gets back in. And he will come in immediately. We don't have to deal with any sort of pausing here in the demo playback. In the actual tournament, there was a huge pause there. Alright, just some technical difficulties going on. So now, Fnatic leading 4-0 against the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Ninjas in Pyjamas will be able to buy this round. Every round that they're able to buy is super important. Look at this, Fiflaren with an AK-47 going for picks. Does avoid those pre-nades there. And I think we do have Freiburg here pushing forward at B, as well as Exist, getting ready to drop down there. Don't drop down there, Exist. There are 2 counter-terrorists waiting for you. And Exist really should not drop down there. We do have counter-terrorists. 2 players at ladder, assuming Ninjas in Pyjamas is going this way. Fnatic has really been on top of their calls. And Exist does fall back. Freiburg is left to watch the ladder. Terrorists get in a position to take bomb site A. Fnatic rotates 2 players inside, so we have 2 at B, 2 at ladder. Now is the time to strike at bomb site A. Ivy is going to be the easiest place to push right now. There's only 1 player washing it, and that is going to be Devilwalk. So Devilwalk's got to hold this thing off. Fnatic, 50 seconds left, has not changed their position. They assume it's going to be a B take, and it looks like Ninjas in Pyjamas has expertly rotated themselves around to take Devilwalk here. At Ivy, as soon as he sees them, it should call a rotate. Counter-terrorists are now rotating to hold outside. Ninjas in Pyjamas, 30 seconds left, does not push. They stopped. And some good defensive flashes by Devilwalk to delay these players, not allow them to move out. Counter-terrorists have had a chance now to rotate out here and will be able to reinforce this thing. Now just going to be 2 terrorists left, Get Right and Forest. Comes Flusha trying to grab that last frag. Get Right just misses him. And Devilwalk there was the player to frag him. Forest lives and will be trying to save in this sad little corner, this sad little closet here. As he's like, whoa, I dropped my contact, be careful. And yes, he will be able to save that AK-47. Ninjas in Pyjamas just got rolled on that round. And it looked like one that they had a chance to win, but they weren't able to push out at Ivy fast enough, and a lot of that is owed. Oh, we have Get Right disconnecting as well, so more technical difficulties. A lot of that is owed to Devilwalk and how he's able to prevent those players from pushing and delay long enough for Fnatic to rotate the players around and deal with that. Alright, it looks like this time we are going to feel the effects of this pause, so I shall resume when the game starts. And we see Devilwalk here very eerily targeting his teammates for death. Alright, after a horrendous delay, the teams are now ready to commence. Once again, money's been reset, Fnatic rebuys, and here we go. They will be starting finally this game. I don't know what happened there. May have been, I think it was FPS problems going on there. Apparently the computers that they were using could not handle the awesomeness of 3 games of the Grand Finals of Dreamhack Winter 2013, and they just burst into flames. They could not contain the awesomeness. No, actually, that did not happen. Maybe they just weren't very good computers. Okay, now as Jean commences here, timer is starting to count down, and Fnatic here very eager to start this round. They got a different spawn, which I doubt would affect the game. It's just very unfortunate that that sort of thing happens at this level, at the Grand Finals, that there are technical difficulties like that. Alright, and Ninjas in Pyjamas will be buying on this round. It didn't look like a round where they were going to buy. They don't have a lot of smokes or flashes, and it looks like because of that, they are forced to do a very quick outside push. And Devilwalk is in position at Hell. Freiburg runs forward and picks him off. Terrace trying to take outside. We have Freiburg and Flaren moving through the back. Exist in position as well. Flaren goes down. Forest inside of the site. Just going to be Pronax left. 1 versus 3, and fighting against Freiburg there as the players plant the bomb. Forest in position to get a headshot, will not be peeking. Terrace very wisely are not peeking at all, forcing Pronax to charge forward after Freiburg, and he does go down. Ninjas in Pyjamas, after a huge delay, comes back and wins a point. That is huge. They now have a point on the field. I think it should, if you think about the number of points that they would need to win this game, probably about 3 points here on Terra's side. That's their quota. 3 to 5 points. 5 points puts them in a good position to win. 3 is a position where they have a really good chance they can win. Anything below that is going to be a trouble. Alright, Terrace playing aggressively outside, so we have some defensive flashes by the counter Terrace, who have pushed forward 2 players into ladder once again, preventing Terrace from dropping down at all. So they cannot do a split outside, forcing them to come through this one open way. Freiburg picks off Pronax, and Devilwalk sprays down 2 players. Now just going to be Get Right left, 1 versus 3. Devilwalk has been on fire so far in this game. And just Get Right left, picks up Schneider, takes off Devilwalk. Now just going to be Flusha left. Get Right versus Flusha. He does have 5 health left. 1 minute left, and tries to engage at a headshot level. This is a 1 versus 1 here between 2 of the best players in this game. We have the bomb down over at the far end of outside. Flusha just sidestepped, assuming that this player is trying to flank him. Coming from Ivy, but Get Right is not. He is just delaying, just waiting. 35 seconds left. Flusha just convinced that Get Right is trying to flank him at Ivy. Knows now that he is not. Will be rotating back around here to go to ladder. May think that Get Right just pushed through and went into CT spawn. Get Right, of course, is going to just be standing where he was. Now checking. This player, in Get Right's mind, could be anywhere. 10 seconds left. He needs 3 seconds to plant this bomb. Flusha is at ladder, and Get Right now engaging. 1 versus 1. Hides behind the yellow thing. Flusha moves forward to take him down. Get Right gets the bomb plant, and Flusha will be trying to defuse that. Thank goodness, that was intense. He gets that bomb plant for that money at the last second there, and that will give Ninjas in Pyjamas enough money to stay in this game. But another point going to Fnatic, and look at that, it gave Ninjas in Pyjamas enough money to buy if they decided to. Let's see if they make that decision, and they will be. Ninjas in Pyjamas will be buying, all because of Get Right. Absolutely incredible. Such a clutch player there. Alright, we do have Terrace now. Splitting up, 2-1-2. Have 2 players at ladder. They have not been able to take ladder at all this game. We have JW pushing very far forward. Counter Terrace being aggressive at B. Does pick off Freiburg. Freiburg was not expecting those players to be there. And now, after grabbing that pick, Counter Terrace pulled back a little bit. And now here's Exist. Ninjas in Pyjamas had a timing where doing an outside take on A would have been the right call. Now Counter Terrace have rotated back. They had 3 players at B. Now they have 3 players outside. Ninjas in Pyjamas biding their time. 1 minute left. Not yet decided where to go. Ladder is now ripe for the taking. Nobody watching it. JW up in heaven. And it looks like Terrace are going to be deciding to go B. There are 2 players to watch this. We have Flusha at upper, Pronax at lower here. And Get Right will be smoking him out. We should see a rotate of 1 more of these counter terrorists. And this will allow them into the site. No counter terrorists have rotated. Just 2 players here holding this off. Terrace now creeping forward. Here's Flusha at upper. Does get smoked off as well. May get a good advantage of the players inside of the site. And we do have a spray down through that smoke. Forest going down. Now just going to be Exist and Flaren left. Counter Terrace have rotated all over this side. Just Exist left. And we have Devilwalk and Schneider moving in for the kill. And Devilwalk takes him down. Fnatic takes another point. Ninjas in Pyjamas just at 1. They really need to get that 3-point quota. Alright, Ninjas in Pyjamas forced to save here. Just going to be trying to get that bomb plant once again. And they've been pretty good at these save rounds thus far. On train, considering. Alright, Fnatic juggling weapons back and forth. When they set up for this save round, they usually put 2 players inside, very far forward. That's going to be Flusha and Pronax. Ooh, no, Flusha taking a backseat here. Pronax charges forward. I think they assumed last round was going to be a save. We're surprised. And Ninjas in Pyjamas still was not able to win it. Look at this. They are congregating around the ladder.
Grenade out.
Assuming that Fnatic, which they have been every single round, playing at the bottom of the ladder, exist. Just peek down there to make sure. Nobody's there. They're a little bit flabbergasted. They're like, come on, guys. They played ladder every single time. Now they're not here. They are totally set up to throw this. Oh, they could do this. It is all up to Schneider to hold him off. If they can get... They don't have a smoke, though. They want to try and get this bomb planted. Freiburg is going to be getting that bomb planted. And they will do it. Now it is just time for these counter-terrorists to charge in here. Frag these players. Just Forrest left, who's hiding back here. He will not be able to hold that off very effectively, and will get a bomb defused, but once again, Ninjas in Pyjamas is able to get that bomb plant on a save round T side. So this will give them next round as a bye. Blue Shell effect is starting to kick in big time. They have tons of money for this round. And we do have another dropped player there. Devil Walk left the game. Think that there's some FPS problems, and we shall pause and resume when they are ready once again. We do have Faflaren now, donning his op. We have no counter-terrorist offers, which is unique. Normally you put a player at the Paja spot here. This time will not be happening. They're not opping as much on train, I think due to the changes that Valve did. Look at that, Flusha charges forward. It does go down. Now is a huge opportunity for Terrace to take B site. This is a chance for them to take another point in this thing. However, we already have a rotate here. They did not take good advantage of that timing. We have Fnatic splitting up their forces here to deal with anything that Ninjas in Pyjamas could do. Ninjas in Pyjamas waited too long. That timing when they could have taken bomb site B is gone. So they throw some flashes in there. And do get a good nade on Devil Walk, takes him down pretty low as Ninjas in Pyjamas falls back now. Looks like they're sticking with whatever their original strat was for this. Forrest sneaks by. Looks like he's trying to grab headshots there. Misses all of his shots. That was actually a little bit surprising there. Now a 3 versus 4. Terrace trying to take the site. Get right, sneaking up on JW. Puts this at a 3 versus 3. Will be trying to plant that bomb. Does go down. Here's Faflaren with the op. Freiburg outside as well, and Pronax sneaking up on him. Faflaren made some noise though, does miss the shot. I think he will be going down. No, he did survive somehow. And looks like they want to try and get that bomb. It's inside of the site. Here is Schneider catching that player off guard. We also have Pronax sneaking up from behind Faflaren. Faflaren going after Schneider now. Now is the chance for Pronax to move out and take him. He's at 12 health, 1 versus 2. It's all up to Faflaren here. And Schneider shows himself. This will allow Pronax to have a good shot. And time runs out and Faflaren dies. Oh no, that was terrible. That was absolutely... Look at that. Faflaren is at 0 money now. A round where the blue shell effect was in effect. Ninjas in Pyjamas can buy. Faflaren let the timer run out and then got fragged, starting this round with 0 money. If you survive the entire round as a terrorist without planting the bomb, you don't get any money for the next round. And because Faflaren died, he dropped the weapon he already have. That was the single worst possible thing Faflaren could have done in that situation, and it just happened. This is devastating to the Ninjas in Pyjamas. They now have to do 4 versus 5 here pretty much, because they have one player who is saving. Look at Flusha in a forward position, has position on that bomb. They try to move that bomb in very far forward, not going to happen. Just Faflaren left, and he doesn't have armor. Was able to grab the frag off of JW. Can Faflaren redeem himself? One nade, because of no armor, takes him down to 30 health here. He's already grabbed 1 frag. And... sure, 1 minute left. Let's hope he doesn't do it again. That would be very unfortunate. We have counter-terrorist. Good control on that bomb. He's trying to do a headshot. Oh, he does take out Flusha. 50 seconds left. Plenty of time. Very nice job. We actually see Devil Walk lower. Schneider moves over at the headshot position. But Faflaren has already rotated back. Now is the chance for redemption. This is the moment here, once again, that defines a player. All right, we have 33 seconds left. Bomb is down inside of the site. It's not an easy take. And Flaren showed himself. And Schneider going for the frag. 30 health left. 20 seconds left. Another flash. 17 seconds left. Please don't do it again for Flaren. And what is he doing? Does get taken down. At least he didn't live throughout the round and die. Schneider, Devil Walk moves up and takes that AK-47. Ninjas in Pyjamas loses another round. But Blue Shell effect is in full effect. They will be able to buy full this time. And Flaren finally gets some money. Alright, now... Oh, what? They're not buying. Maybe... There they go. We'll be buying on this round. And I think Fnatic should be aware of this. And they will be... Let's see how they set up here. So they leave one player inside. That's Flusha. Buy rounds from Ninjas in Pyjamas generally have been Let's Go A. Alright, they're putting these two players lower. But this time Exist just drops down and trades himself. That's why they put two players lower. And... Terrace going to be taken outside. Good. Look at that smoke screen. Absolutely beautiful as two players charge through hell. Here is Freiburg, but Pronax is waiting for him because they knew exactly what they were doing. Bomb gets planted by Forrest in a forward position. Where is Flaren? Forrest moves back as well. Bomb is planted. They're going to play the bomb at this point. Flaren trying to get a good view on Pronax. Now just going to be Flaren. Pronax is right above him, takes him down, will be defusing that bomb, and Fnatic takes yet again another point. It is starting to look bleak here for the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Now at just 1 point against Fnatic. They have 11. So Fnatic takes another point here, putting themselves at 11-1. Ninjas in Pyjamas will be able to buy here. And let's see what they're going to try to do. They have not been able to break through the walls of defense that Fnatic has put up. It has been a very rough T-side for them with only 1 point. They need those 3 points and only a few rounds left to do it. So there's the smoke over the top. Flaren looks like he's going for some picks. Does get smoked out and pushes through it to take on Devil Walk. He's in a very exposed position right now. Flash from his teammate comes out, is still alive. Terrorists are taking outside and Exist is able to plant that bomb. All of the terrorists inside of that smoke. But where is the Get Right? Get Right now coming at ladder. Looking like they have really good position here. And Flusha waiting for Get Right. Looks like he's getting ready to throw a flash. Get Right will avoid that flash and pre-shoots. It is a double flash. Waiting for that player to come down, does take him down. Now a 3 versus 3. What? Get Right takes out Flaren with a one-hit headshot. Now, just Get Right, 1 versus 3. Has to hold this thing off. Bomb going down. Has to pull out the pistol and takes out Pronax with his last shot. Goodness. Get Right. That was an absolutely incredible round by him. He killed everybody, absolutely everybody, including his teammates. I don't speak for myself when I say, I want to see that again in slow motion. That was huge for the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Incredible. Get Right just got them a point. That is huge. Putting Ninjas in Pyjamas on the board. They have 2 rounds left to get another point and put themselves in a position where they can win this game. They're going to be pushing very fast here into bomb site A. And look at this. They do have time to plant that bomb. Counter Terrorist trying to rotate and do a retake on this site. Devil Walk in a forward position. Mows down Forrest. And then Pronax takes down Freiburg. Now going to be a 3 versus 2 retake here. Players are very low. Just going to be Exist left. Bomb is ticking down. 1 versus 3. Can he do a Get Right here and hold them off? And he will not. He will go down. And we will have a defuse here by Pronax, who, by the way, does not have a kit. Schneider has the kit, but they have plenty of time to defuse that thing, and Fnatic takes the point, putting us at 12-2. Ninjas in Pyjamas now, with limited money, has 1 round left to get a point, put themselves on the board, and try to have a good CT side. And because of that score right now, it's all going to come down to this second half, first round pistol round. And we actually do have a player drop, so we are going to resume when that player has returned once again. All of the players are back and ready for this final round here. Ninjas in Pyjamas forced it by pistols and armor with nades and flashes, just enough to pull off a very fast strategy. Let's see what they are going to be able to do here. Just going to be Freiburg with an AK-47, playing entry frag with the thing, setting up to throw smokes outside. And look at this, we have counter-terrorists now moving over to Ivy, two of them at Ivy. Schneider, the only one in a forward position. Now we have a rotate by Pronax. Counter-terrorists rotating all outside. All 5 counter-terrorists are set up to deal with this place. Terrorists are trying to push through. JW nades out. Fiflaren, 2 picks already. Terrorists are not able to make anything happen here. Bomb has not been planted. Just going to be Forrest now with the AK-47, sneaking around, grabbing players. Just exist 1 versus 4 with a P250. Trades himself, and that will be the half. Fnatic ends this thing 13 points to 2 against the Ninjas in Pyjamas as we go into the halftime. It is all going to be up to this pivotal, this critical pistol round here. Ninjas in Pyjamas on CT side has to hold it off. It is going to be very, very intense. The second half is now commencing of game number 3 of the grand finals of Dreamhack Winter 2013. Giant prize pool on the line here. Fnatic with 13 points, Ninjas in Pyjamas now taking the counter-terrorist side, and this is critical. If Fnatic is able to take this pistol round, they put themselves very close to just outright winning, and they are going to be pushing at B. We have 3 counter-terrorists to hold this off. Flarin and Freeberg in a forward position, and they do a lateral there, jump down the ladder, and will be taking outside. There are 2 players to deal with that. Counter-terrorists are rotating. They are rotating from behind them at the ladder. Here comes Freiburg with great positioning, pulling those players down. Exists now to follow, and we have a huge firefight here, but it's all up to Get Right now. 1 versus 2 here, and this is just so incredibly important. 28 health. We've seen Get Right come out of these situations on top. He's got to take out Pronax and Schneider. Schneider with just 4 health. Bomb is down outside. They know that. And we do have Pronax with the bomb. Schneider trying to get us around on him. He knows that Get Right is inside of the Z connector here. He's trying to get good position on him. Does not see him creeping up from behind him. Schneider now in position to frag. Get Right takes him down to 17 health. So his wings have been clipped. Get Right is just a stone's throw from death. Pronax plants outside. Get Right makes some noise. Pronax knows where he is. And rightfully so, falls back to play the bomb. Here is Pronax waiting for Get Right. Get Right moving in on him, and Get Right takes him down. Now going to be a 1 versus 1. Both players incredibly low. 4 health on Schneider, and 17 health on Get Right. Can Get Right do it again? He's right behind that yellow. He didn't see him. Will be going for the bomb. Schneider moving in for the frag. Takes him down, and that puts Fnatic that much closer to the victory here. Taking 14 points, taking that pistol round so incredibly close. 4 health left on him. As the player was defusing the bomb, it could not get any closer than that. So now Ninjas in Pyjamas has to make the crucial decision. Do we let them win and save and go for a 3rd round buy and go for that tie? Or are we going to buy out and go for the victory? And what do? We have armors, we have Deagle, we have P250, we have 5-7, and these players are now poised to come back into this thing. Here's Freiburg going for the 1 dig, does do a 2 dig there on Schneider, holding these players off from taking bomb site B, and we have a huge rotate of counter-terrorists. It may be an over-rotate though. Just Get Right left outside, and terrorists getting ready to take outside, and long range 5-7 there by Get Right, getting naded out. Here are the counter-terrorists, or the terrorists now moving across outside. All 5 of counter-terrorists are up. Get Right now goes down. They have the weapon advantage, but they do not have the numbers advantage. They're rotating once again back up on top of the ladder. And Fiflaren here, inside of the site, grabs a Galil somehow. That's Ninja, living up to the name of his team. Getting a Galil off of those dead terrorists is going to be a 4 versus 3 hold off. They fake once again inside. Will be rotating to go outside. Here is Freiburg with his Deagle to hold them off. We have a full rotate by Ninjas in Pyjamas outside. Very smart call there by Fnatic, and they now have the sight. This is the chance for Freiburg. Oh, no, he does go down. That was so close. We have a rotate here. Exist and Fiflaren to take outside. And they have 2 players to take down. It is just the odds here have just shifted dramatically. We have 1 player on top of them at the alternate heaven. We are getting ready to move outside and just go for this. We have JW from the top, take them out, drop down, and kill them, putting Fnatic at 15 points. And because that may have been the game-winning frags, let's get an owl vision on our friend JW. And here we are now, the final round, or what could be the final round here. Ninjas in Pyjamas buying what they can. We have 2 scouts here, and then we have armor P250 on 3 of these players. They have to buy it as match point for Fnatic. If they take 1 more point here, they win this entire thing. And now we have Fnatic playing it safe. They have plenty of rounds to win this. Freiburg with a brilliant shot with that scout, just picked off Lucia. Does Ninjas in Pyjamas have a chance on this? So incredibly close. Here's Forrest with the deagle. And Fnatic has to be feeling good about their odds at this point. They've got 1 minute left. They have had a pick off of a player. Here's Faflaren, very close. Schneider set up for the frag. Does take him down. Freiburg at a long distance with the scout now. And we did see Faflaren. He was going for that Galil. Was not able to ninja it this time. Schneider was watching that gun. Now Terrorists looking like they're getting ready to push in here. Pronax taking entry frag position. Terrorists pushing into the site. Do get picked a little bit through that smoke. Trying to plant that bomb. Counter Terrorist moving in. Exist grabs a long range frag. Now it's just going to be Get Right and Forrest left here. This is match point. This could be it. And Terrorists doing a long range fight. Now just going to be Forrest left. And will he do it? Does have that scout, does take out Pronax. 1 versus 2 now. There is Schneider in position. JW on top. And Schneider jumps around the side, takes out Forrest, and that's going to be that. Fnatic just won Dreamhack Winter 2013. Grabbed the big prize pool. Defeated the Ninjas in Pyjamas. Swedish team versus Swedish team in the finals in Sweden. That was absolutely lovely. Thank you, folks, very much for watching. Big, giant congratulations to Fnatic for taking out the Ninjas in Pyjamas and winning Dreamhack. That's incredible. I'm the War Owl, and I still have no closer.